Hello, my name is Brenna Burnett, and my husband and I started this page, Health is Wealth. We hope it's been extremely valuable for you while on your journey. Good news, you've decided to partake in the most important piece of our programs, transition. Dr. Anderson has really set us up for success. You are much less likely to gain your weight back when you put the effort into your journey and take radical responsibility for your health. Part of that is doing a solid transition. So congrats to you for being here. There is no magic pill for all of the proper nutrition our bodies need, but there are some simple step-by-step guides to get you there. If you haven't started talking or engaging in movement like daily walking yet, please reach out to your coach and get a game plan for that. The more activity you partake in throughout life, the more likely you will maintain your weight. I used to be under the impression that weight loss was due to exercise. Wrong. Maintenance is in a large part due to exercise. That doesn't mean you can go pig out on ice cream and potato chips and expect to keep the weight off. But as we age, some simple moving, such as walking daily, can really be a big piece of you keeping your weight stable. Now, in the spiral bound book that came in your box when you first ordered, there is a section dedicated to transition. It will show you that there is a 6-week process to follow when starting. It's going to show you the food groups you will be adding in and serving sizes, so that by the end of 4 weeks, you'll be eating around a 1,500 to 1,550 caloric diet. It's at that point that you will calculate out your total EEE, or your total energy expenditure, TEE, to see what your body needs in calories for your age and activity level. It is then that over the next 2, sometimes 4 weeks, you add in 100 to 200 calories a week until you reach that level. Utilizing the Healthy Exchange Guide in that spiral bound book is extremely helpful as a resource to share simple snack ideas you can use to get to your desired TEE. I recommend taking this process as slow as possible. The point of transition is practice. The more you practice with different foods and track their different caloric amounts, the more likely your habits at attaining that caloric load will stick with you mentally. I want to encourage you to trust this process, just like you did when you started a program. There are 3 questions I often get when someone is nearing transition, and this is the following. Does it have to be perfect? And do I have to start over if not? No. The important thing is you stay the course. If you have a day that is off with poor choices, you get right back to it that same day with transition. The likelihood of you gaining weight is less if you make a better choice in 2 to 3 hours, or even immediately the next day. It's important during transition that you weigh yourself more frequently, actually, to see how your body reacts to the addition of carbs, calories, and the like. Making sure you are keeping very short accounts of 3 to 5 pound gains and that you course correct very quickly. You will find that you will maintain best if you do this. You will be learning about glycemic index and the habits of health book readings, and there are some amazing charts in there to show you what foods are the best choices. The sections I encourage reading are Part 2.5, Choosing Wisely, Part 2.6, Building Healthy Meal Plans for Optimal Health, and Part 2.8, Eating Healthy for Life. Elements 14 and 15 in the Life book are also focused on transition and maintenance. I heavily encourage you to take a look at them. They are very helpful. Will you be weighing your food every day? No, but what you will be doing is referencing a 9-inch plate when considering your food portions. Half of your plate should be veggies and fruits around the size of a paperback book. Your grains are the size of a tennis ball, and your protein a deck of cards. Don't worry, the transition guide is going to tell you exactly how much of a portion to add. Now, do I have to eat like this forever? It is important that you follow these guidelines to maintain your weight loss, but to know that you can absolutely have a sense of balance. In the Healthy Exchange Guide, there are sample choices in there that include alcohol, chocolate chip cookies, and other free items that can be included on occasion. Now, do know that if you go back to your old habits, you will gain your weight back. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. I have found that people struggle with getting their protein and veggies in the most upon transition. A typical American diet is low in veggies and protein and high in fat and carbs. We still use fuelings for these simple reasons to get adequate protein in with delicious, healthy snacks like hot chocolate in my coffee, a protein bar, and even adding in veggies to Optavia's Weight Isolate protein shakes. It keeps it simple for us, and we are getting in more than enough whole foods with fruits, grains, veggies, and animal or vegetarian-friendly protein. And the third question is, I want to just stay in 5-in-1 and not add all these calories back. What if I gain my weight back? Well, let me say, anything new is scary, and anything we are afraid at failing at is even scarier. The important thing is to remind yourself that you will fluctuate 3 to 5 pounds post weight loss, and that is normal on occasion. That is called creating a balanced lifestyle. But that following transition and taking it slow is going to set you up for the best success by not only allowing you to practice a lot, but also to get your metabolism to its maximum potential. And trust me when I say my metabolism is the best it's ever been. Staying in 5-in-1 jail is not the goal here. Transitioning to an optimization is. Tracking your calories in the beginning can be very helpful and very accountability producing. It's not required when utilizing the transition guidelines, but know that it will only add one more helpful step should you choose to. My last tip is to stay connected. Connect with your coach quickly. Do not feel shame if you notice you are falling off track, and stay engaged in this community. We are better together. Being around a set of like-minded individuals striving for the same health goals is only going to encourage you to make future goals. Don't ever think you have arrived, but always strive for something else. If that's more steps, strength training, lower body fat percent, even a race, creating more goals, no matter how big or small, will help keep you focused on your health. So, have fun with the process of creating your healthiest self, and don't stress. This is a journey, not a destination.